Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is Crime Time Buzz. We are talking about Sebastian Rogers' case here, and we are going to be discussing Ford's Pond in Sutherland, Oregon. Could it be a significant location? Look at the tattoo that KP has on her arm, and look at the outline of Ford's Pond located on Church Road in Sutherland, Oregon. Could it be our eyewitness 100 believes she saw them there? She went to the police, filed a report. Could that tattoo signify a significant location? Let's go ahead and get right to it. This is Crime Time Buzz. Thank you so much for being here. Go ahead, if you would be so willing, and hit that thumbs up on your way in. This is right here, 382 Church Road in Sutherland, Oregon. Here is Ford's Pond. This is where I say alleged sighting, but I 100% believe our guest who was on last week. And she is going to be coming on again. So hit that notification bell. We are working on a few things together, and then we will be back on together. Look at the outline of the pond. Looks like a heart. Here's the parking lot where they all parked, our guest and the P-Foots allegedly, and the couple that they were with. Here is that opening in the water. And then here is where our eyewitness was fishing in this area between the two, and the bench that they were sitting at, the P-Foots and their older couple guest was at as well. Look at the outline. Looks like a heart. Maybe I'm wrong, but I was so shocked by that tattoo. And many of us have discussed, could it be significant? When our guest came on last week, she mentioned when she's out there searching, she's looking for that as a marker now, maybe on a tree, maybe on the ground. Someone mentioned, could it mark the lake? And when I look at it like this, it looks like a heart. And if you take the spot to where they were seen, you could put the cross and not connect them. What do you think? Could it be a significant spot? So here's the little opening that I wanted you to notice that I was talking about that was on the far left of that picture. Could someone be put in there, and where would they go to? That's what my next research is. Here's that spot. Here's the sighting area with the bench and where she was fishing. Here's the parking lot. Here's the heart, the parking lot, that little opening in the water, and the sighting. I put the cross. It looks like that tattoo to me. And then I said the sighting was in March of 2024, like the mid-third week. It was about 10:30 a.m., either on like a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. At the time, our eyewitness did not know about the case. She just came across these four people. Two were from Oregon, two were from Tennessee, and the older man helped her with her line, helped her throw it in because she has arthritis. And then later on, saw the case on TikTok and recognized the Proudfoots. She reported it to Sutherland, Oregon PD in June of 2024. She had gone searching prior to reporting it and after, and plans to go back. Sutherland, Oregon sent the police report to Major Crimes at Hendersonville PD. We have that police report here at Crime Time Buzz. I've shared it. No one from Hendersonville PD or Sumner County ever reached out or contacted her. And Dog the Bounty Hunters team did. Once they got involved on the case, they did indeed make contact. Our eyewitness 100% believes she saw the Proudfoots at the pond, and I 100% believe her. I do. Could that tattoo be significant in the location? Look at it. They were here. They were seated at a picnic bench. They were staring somberly into the water. They did not have a picnic basket with them. They did not have any water containers. They did not have fishing poles. They were there when our eyewitness arrived, and they all left about the same time. The four of them, not our eyewitness, the two couples, the one from Oregon and the one from Tennessee, left in the same vehicle. Our eyewitness said SUV, but again, wasn't paying much attention because she didn't know about the case. There is a RV park about 1 mile away from this pond. Also, Sutherland is not a high tourist area. It's not a town that draws tourism. It's a small town. So to go there, expectedly, there would be a reason to go there. You know of the town, you know of someone in the town, you have a reason to be there. There is an HOA park a mile away. Now, it is a 37-hour drive from Hendersonville, Tennessee to Sutherland, Oregon, and that is in a regular car. If it were in an RV, like I've said, I have an RV, it takes longer, you drive less. So 36 hours, 37 hours, you're going a day and a half straight through, or you're breaking it up into less days, and that's more days, and that's significant, the 36 hours in itself, because you have to go there and back, and you're away from home after your child has recently disappeared. Very significant. Also said that allegedly, possibly, this is where they were during the Nancy Grace interview, in their undisclosed location in an RV, allegedly. Okay, at the RV park, HOA park, 1 mile away. What were they doing at Ford's Pond? I can tell you what they were not doing. They were not walking the trail. They themselves were not fishing. They were not having a picnic. They were not walking around the area exploring. They were seated at a picnic bench in the area you see in front of you, seated right there, looking into the water. And when the older gentleman started interacting with our eyewitness, the Peafoots did not. They sat there at that bench looking into the water. What led them to Ford's Pond? Is it a significant location? I thought so. We have an eyewitness who spotted them there. They claimed they were not on vacations. What would lead you 37 hours away from home when your child is missing? And then to see the tattoo. Let's go back to it. To see that tattoo, which I thought was alarming in a way to me, because it's a heart that is not finished, has a cross. Usually cross is a memorial. I know we think of it as faith also, but in a situation where someone has passed or something, it is a memorial. So it is a good thing to be looking for it as a marker, but what if Ford's Pond itself is a marker? What do you think? Look at the shape that I drew. You don't need to agree with me. We're all working together. I want to know what you think. Church Road. The actual address is 382 Church Road in Sutherland, Oregon. Looks like a heart, doesn't it? And the cross could be in the location where they were sighted, in between this water door, I'll call it, and this parking lot where they were parked. What were they doing in Sutherland, Oregon? They weren't fishing. They weren't walking trails. They weren't hiking. They weren't exploring. They weren't having a picnic. What were they doing there? 37 hours away from home. And what do you think? Do you think the pond and the area of the sighting could be a match to that alarming tattoo? A green heart, I get it. A green heart, uncompleted with a cross not connected, alarming in my opinion. What do you think? What do you think? I will see you tomorrow. Hit that notification bell, please. Subscribe if you haven't. Tomorrow I will be on in the morning for Jack and Lily, and then back on in the evening for Sebastian Rogers. Talk soon, my friends. Please leave me a comment. What do you think? Does the tattoo match the pond, Ford's Pond, at 382 Church Road in Sutherland, Oregon? And would you, as a parent, just a couple weeks after your child goes missing, drive 37 hours away to a non-tourist area and sit at a pond. Talk soon, my friends. Let me know. Leave me a comment.